We're going to rest here for 4 more breaths. So just as you inhale now, start to draw that breath deeper into the belly. Breathing all the way into the belly. Maybe taking that sigh out of the mouth. Inhaling all of the way in. Exhaling all of the way out. Morning, Melissa. We've just started, so just come into child's pose when you're ready. No rush. Taking one more breath here. Taking a slow walk back up. Drawing the knees together, coming up onto hands and knees now into your table position. So we're going to stretch along with the right arm, left leg. Keep the gaze down to your mat. Stretching, pointing the toes, pushing the heel away, lengthening with the fingers. Yes. Place that right hand, left foot back down. Let's reverse. So send that right leg long, left arm long, gaze down to your mat. So if you see me keep looking to the left of my mat, I'm looking at all of you on my screen. And release. Let's tuck the toes, head into down dog. So start to push back, sending the heels down towards your mat. Fingers are wide. As you inhale, push into all 10 toes. And as you exhale, drop your heels back down. Let's do that again. Inhale to all 10 toes. Exhale, drop the heels down. Let's do that once more. Inhale. Exhale. Take a slow walk towards the top of your mat all of the way. Bring your feet together once you're there and fold over the legs. If you need that bend in the legs, then you take it. If you need your block for your hands, just let your head feel heavy. So there's no lifting in the neck. You're letting the neck and the head go. Let's take an inhale as we roll all of the way up. Bring the palms together and exhale to your heart center. Take that inhale in, that long exhale out. Find your long spine here, pushing the spine up to the ceiling. Very good. Step your right foot back, drop your right knee down. We're going to come into that low lunge, bring up the arms. So you're just slightly tucking the pelvis, feeling that stretch in the right hip, gazing forwards. Release your hands down to your mat or your block and sit back towards your right heel. Hold there. Inhale, come forward, bring up the arms again, stretching up. Exhale, frame that left foot, let's step it to our plank. Don't be afraid to drop your knees if you need to. Let's bend into our elbows as we lower down to our mat. Roll into that cobra and come back to your child's pose. Sit back. Staying on the knees as you roll down to your mat, bending at the elbows, nose touches the mat, push yourself back up again. Take an exhale, drop down, push back up. Let's take one more, dropping down, pushing back up. This time we come all of the way down to our mat. We're going to find our cobra pose, peel back our shoulders, take that breath, and then exhale back to your heels. So very much slow and controlled this morning. Taking that full check-in with your body. Coming back to that lovely connection, that space just for you. We're going to come into down dog, spreading the fingers, palms touching your mat, push back into your heels. Squeeze your inner arms so you're peeling open your shoulders. Maybe you're pedaling, maybe you're holding. Drop both heels down, just push into each hip, side to side. Should feel that down the back of the legs, especially if you're planting those heels down. Last one. And then gazing to the top of the mat, we take that walk. Again, slow and controlled, bring the feet together, let's fold. Inhale, let's rise up. Exhale, heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Long spine here. Stepping back with that left knee now, planting that foot into that low lunge. Very nice. Remember, we're just slightly tucking that hip, tucking that pelvis, gazing forwards. Framing that foot now, or grabbing your block as you sit back towards your left heel. Holding that right leg is long, pushing the toes to the ceiling. Rolling forwards, back into that low lunge, bringing up the arms, reaching up, lifting out of the waist. And then frame your right foot, step it back to your plank. Holding here. Coming all the way down to your mat. Find that cobra pose, peel the shoulders. Exhale into down dog, push back. Take that right leg back and long, three-legged dog. Toes are pointing down to your mat, hips in line. Step in, right foot forward into that high lunge now. Bringing up the arms, bending into that right knee. Very good. Bring your hands to your heart center. Let's take a twist over that right knee. Left elbow down, right elbow up. You can always drop that left knee. Coming back into your high lunge, bringing up the arms, bending into that right knee. Holding here. Frame your right foot, step back, plank pose, or drop your knees. Bend into those elbows all of the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog, push back. Maybe holding, maybe moving. Make sure you've got that connection with your breath. Relaxing the head. squeeze that left leg back, toes pointing down to your mat. Let's step it forwards, left foot top of the mat into that high lunge. Bend into that left side. Well done, everyone. Bringing your hands to your heart center. Let's take that twist left. Make sure you're not collapsing the head down. We want to lift tall, creating space in the shoulders. Coming back to center, reaching up, pushing back into that right heel. Frame that left foot. Let's step forward, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart. Take that inhale in. Exhale, fold. Long spine. Step back, right and left, straight into plank now. Lower down to your mat. Cobra when you're ready. Exhale, down dog, push back. Squeezing that right leg back. Three-legged dog, right side. Let's step it forward, top of the mat, high lunge. Open into your warrior two. Drop your elbow of your right arm down to your mat and we're going to swing and open that left arm. So you're creating a circle, maybe following that arm. Creating a big wide circle. Last one. This time reversing your warrior. Keeping that bend in the right leg. Coming back to warrior two, sending the arms long. Bring your hands back to your heart space, turn your right foot in slightly, delve into a squat. Now remember, you can stay high, you can sit back into those glutes. Come back into that warrior two. Frame your right foot, step it back into your plank. You can keep that right foot off if you want to as you lower down to your mat. Roll into cobra. And exhale, down dog, push back. Maybe taking that long breath, that sigh out. 2 more breaths here. Let's squeeze that left side back now. 3-legged dog. Stepping forward, top of the mat, into that high lunge. We're opening into warrior two. Dropping that elbow lightly on that left knee. Drawing that circle with the right arm. Slow and controlled. Following that arm. Looking up, looking down. Last one. Coming into that reversed warrior. Right hand down on that long leg. Warrior two when you're ready. Bending into that left side, maybe a little more. Hands to your heart space, turn that left foot in. Let's delve into our squat. Right leg is long, left leg is bent. Very nice. Inhale, come back. Last warrior two here. We're feeling it in that left side. Frame your left foot. Last plank, step it back. Holding here. Bend down to your mat. Roll up into your cobra. And exhale back to that child's pose, sitting back. Inhaling in. Sighing it out. Two more breaths. And one more. Keeping the hands down exactly where they are, spreading the fingers, maybe lowering down to your mat, touching that nose again, pushing back up. We've got two more to do, slow and controlled. And last one. Come back to your heels, last time, sit back. And then start to move in that circle, so moving around your mat, keeping the knees and the hands where they are. Releasing the lower back, knee joint, wrists. And reverse. Take one more circle here. Coming back to the heels, tuck in the toes. Take that down dog, push back. We're going to look towards our hands, step our right foot forward, drop that left knee down, relax the back toes of that left foot, come up into your low lunge. We're going to drop our right hand down, maybe to your block, and stretch over with that left arm. So you're in that side twist, or side stretch. So don't be afraid to put that right hand on your block. Left arm reaching over to the right. Frame your right foot. Bend your knee, so your knee is towards your hands. Your big toe is to the side of your mat. Take your left leg long, coming into pigeon pose. Maybe coming down onto the elbows, resting the forehead down, or maybe sending the arms long, resting the forehead to your mat. Maybe taking that movement side to side, so you're just checking in with the hips and that right knee. Maybe it feels good to keep moving, maybe you hold here. And your body guide you, your own inner wisdom, you're your own teacher. Just noticing if there's anywhere that you are holding on, anywhere that feels stagnant or tight. Can you create space there? You breathe into that point. Maybe it's tension, maybe it's an emotion, maybe it's a worry that the body is storing. Keep creating space with your breath. Holding here 3 more breaths. And then from here, take that walk back to your right knee. We're going to tuck the toes again of that left foot, step back. This is our last down dog. Take whatever you need here. And then step forward with that left foot. Drop your right knee down now. Relax the toes of that back right foot, coming into your last low lunge. Stretching up. That left hand goes down towards your block maybe, and you stretch over with that right arm. So getting that lovely side stretch. Finding balance. Coming back up, framing your left foot, taking that bend into the knee towards the hands, the big toe to the right side of your mat. Walk your right leg back as far as you can. And then you decide whether you're on your elbows, whether your arms are long. Do you take that movement, take that check-in. And then finding stillness in your pose. Taking that journey into that left glute, that left knee, hamstring, lower back. What is your body telling you this morning? Few more breaths here. Coming back up. When you're ready, just sitting on that left glute, so you swing the legs round. We're going to come down onto our back. As you come down onto your back, draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself that hug, maybe that movement side to side. Plant both feet down when you're ready onto your mat, arms alongside you. Just make sure you can touch your heels with your fingertips. The legs are hip width apart. Let's push up into our bridge, holding at the top, relaxing our arms. As you exhale, roll back down in your bridge, but don't quite touch your mat with your glutes. As you inhale, push back up. Hold at the top. Take that exhale again, just hover at the top of your mat, not quite touching. That inhale, push back up. Keep that chin tucked in. We're going to do this 2 more times, hovering just above your mat. Holding at the top. Lift your toes away from your mat now as you hold at the top. See if you can do this last one, just resting on your heels. Pushing up, holding at the top. Squeeze the glutes. Plant the toes back down as you exhale all of the way now down to your mat. Slow and controlled. Link your fingers, bring your hands underneath your head, resting your elbows down to the mat or to the ground. Let the knees fall to the right side. Maybe picking up that right heel to the outer edge of the left knee. Relax all 10 toes. There's no gripping, there's no holding. Release that right side. Letting the knees now fall to the left. Again, that option of making it a little stronger with that heel on the outer edge of the right knee. Coming back to center, taking rest now for this last minute, finding your savasana, finding that stillness. How does the body feel after your practice? Noticing the mind, your emotions, your energy. Just breathing in that center of balance. Allowing this balance to travel through the body. Allowing this sense of balance to filter through to your day. Maybe noticing when you need to pause, when you need to step back, when you need to find that balance again. When you're ready, draw the legs together and the arms together. Take a full body stretch, stretching the whole body long. Hug those knees in again, squeezing in. Very slowly bringing yourself over to one side. To slowly, slowly come back up. Bring your hands to your heart center. Just bringing the head down towards the hands, honouring yourself, your practice. And we finish with Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you.